Hello and welcome to Crusin With JD. I'm your host Justin Dalaya. Today we are test driving my very own Ford Fiesta XR4, 2008 model. It is a fantastic ride. It is not stock like any other Ford Fiesta, but it comes out with a 2-litre engine, 17-inch wheels, and let me tell you, honestly, it is a wild ride. Let's take it for a spin. Okie dokie, let's do this. I remember when the Fiesta first came out, those odd adverts of German men trying to act sexy.
Who's your daddy?
I see you, baby, shaking that ass, shaking that ass.
I see you, baby.
Germany's new Ford Fiesta. German engineering just got sexier from just $14,490. Test drive it at your Ford dealer now.
That was the Ford Fiesta commercial from 2004 when the Fiesta first came out here in Australia. But over in England, it first got released in 1976. Here is the first Ford Fiesta ever to be made. You can actually see the resemblance between the first 1976 Ford Fiesta and my very own 2008 Ford Fiesta XR4. Well, let's stop mucking around and let's actually take it for a drive. As I said, this has a 2-litre engine. The normal Fiesta, the Z-Tax and everything, usually only have a 1.6-litre engine. But when Ford put out the XR4, or the Ford Fiesta XT as it's known in England, they decided to bring out a strong 2-litre engine to make it more sporty, and they made short shifts and also for bigger wheels. That the handling of this is fantastic. Look at this, this is excellent. The overtaking ability, the response, the gearbox is great. Except when you go a second every now and again, you sort of quickly dump the clutch, or put your foot on the clutch and might crunch. I love the interior of this car. It's got, as you can tell from here, it's got a leather interior with a nice bit of cloth in the middle. It sort of makes it nice and sleek. And also, the dashboard is blue and the doors is black, which actually just stands out. It is beautiful. I mean, it is really a one-of-a-kind car. And even great, just curves and corners very well. It is spectacular. You just throw a car, you can throw around the corner 50 km per hour and the car barely feels it. Well, you basically take, let's say, an old 90s Mazda 323 around that corner and the axle snaps. And the look, I mean, I love the white with the blue stripes. It reminds me of the XC Falcon Cobra. It is one of my favourite cars. Because they had to give it so many hard tops, they basically had bring out this limited edition Falcon Cobra with each one. It was individually numbered, individual engines, and basically they're sold out like that. And today they're worth hundreds of thousands of dollars if you've got an original XC Falcon Cobra. Brakes are very good. It stops very well. It's got a very high score. It's a small car, but it has the grunt of a big car. Even though this car has amazing, great things about it, there are still a few things wrong with the WQ Ford Fiesta XR4. The first thing I say is it's just too plastic around here, and even the recent Fords, they don't have enough of a cabin, so Ford go all out in the performance range, but in the interior range, and because I went all out with the leather seats and everything, it's great. But then The problem is it's still rough and plastic. I mean, just move it around, and it just already feels loose and feels like it's about to come apart. Another downfall about this car is the revs. So because it's designed for quick takeoff and quick maneuverability, the weakness of this car is when you're doing speeds of 100, 110, you're already at 3,250 RPM, which is pretty high for a car that revs out at 6.5. So another thing about this car that's not right is the leg room down the front. Like for me, it's fine, but you've only got enough room for 3 pedals. You haven't got enough room for a footrest. So you sort of putting your foot on the floor, and this car has no cruise control. So you basically get all this stuff with the accelerator, except this car has a customized cruise control. If that's all the negatives, and it's actually good. It's a above average car, and it gets an above average score of 7.5, even close to 8, not quite an 8. I wanted to be 8. If it had one of those things tweaked, like it had a press something, I'd give it the 8. But other than that, it's a spectacular ride. It's a car that stands out in so many different reasons, for the right reasons and not the wrong reasons that get you all over and defect. Well, with the bus overtaking me, this is the end of Crusin With JD. Thank you for joining us. If you love what you see and you want to see more, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Positive Dynamite, and also enjoy our Facebook page, Crusin With JD, on Facebook, as also we're going to be doing a lot of discussions about cars, various different topics about road laws, about selling, buying cars, especially AS car stuff. And whenever I'm out and about, see a fantastic car, I'll post a great video, I'll do some pictures, so please subscribe and enjoy.